Hey guys, what is up? This is MrCrayfish and welcome back to my Redstone tutorials. In this tutorial today, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to build this armor shop. So this is a very simple contraption, and basically what happens is when we pop in 16 iron ingots into this hopper here, in a second this glass will open up and then you can take your purchase. Now the cool thing about this shop is that it is very resourceful friendly. The reason why it is because it's more of a static shop. You kind of have to manually reset it yourself, but it's not too much of a problem in my opinion. Now before we start, I just want to thank you guys so much for your support on this series. The best way to show your support is just to simply by liking this tutorial and also just keep watching. So thank you guys so much, it means a lot to me. But anyway, I'll show you guys how to build this now. So the materials you're going to need is 10 redstone dust, 1 redstone torch, 1 redstone comparator, 2 hoppers, 2 sticky pistons, 2 redstone lamps, 1 block of redstone, 2 glass panes, and 64 blocks of your choice. Now to position this a lot easier, we're going to decide where we place the glass. So we're going to place the glass right here. So what you need to do is simply just dig down 2 blocks. You're going to place a piston at the bottom and then place 1 glass pane on top of that. We're then going to place 5 blocks on top of this glass here. Break the 4 bottom ones. And then place your last sticky piston on the bottom of this block facing downwards, and then a glass pane at the bottom. We're then going to go to the bottom one here, leave 1 block, and then we're going to dig down 2 on this second block here. We're going to place both of our hoppers in this hole here, so make sure you're crouching, so just go 1, 2. To the left here, we're going to dig down 2 blocks twice, so like that. We're going to place a redstone comparator at the bottom here, facing towards the left, and then make it go into a block here. Then to the right of this comparator down in the hole, we're going to dig out that block, and then dig out the one under it, place a block of redstone down, and then place a redstone dust on top of it. We're then going to dig forward 5 blocks here. We're going to make them 2 deep as well, so 1, 2, that's 2, 3, 4, except for this last one, just make this 1 deep. We're then going to place a redstone torch on this back face of this block, and then we're going to place redstone here, 1, 2, 3, 4. In line with the piston here, we're going to dig out these 2 blocks, and then place 1 piece of redstone down at the bottom here. Now come to the back here, and what we're going to do is we're going to place 1 redstone to the right here. We're then going to place a block, another piece of redstone, then in front of this block here we're going to place our 2 redstone lamps, piece of redstone dust on top, then place a block behind this glass here, and then the remaining redstone on top of that. Now we are pretty much done. What we've got to do now is just configure the price. So what you want to do is get 4 non-stackable items. The first thing that comes to my head is just 4 beds, but you can get whatever you like. Then you also want to get an item that stacks up to 64, and this is going to be a payment item, so maybe you want to use iron ingots, so I'm going to be using that in this tutorial today. You want to go to this bottom hopper here, place the 4 beds in the last 4 slots, and then to set the price of your armor, simply what you have to do is select a number and then take it off 64 here, so we might do 16. So let's get rid of 16 items from this. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So we've taken 16 off, and then we're just going to put the remaining in the first slot here, and we are good to go. Now before we cover this back up, I'll tell you guys how this works. So let's start with the payment here. How this works is we're simply checking whether this hopper is full. So what comparators do is they'll check the inventory of a hopper, and they'll check if all the slots are full. Now these stack up to 1, so that basically means these slots are full, but this one here stacks up to 64, so when I add that extra 16 ingots into that hopper there, that is going to mean that it's full. So if I just quickly plop that in, as you can see, it is now full and the glass has retracted. Let's just get that back out real quickly. So once you've popped your payment in there, it's going to send out a signal through this comparator, which then turns off this redstone torch, and this redstone here simply connects to this bottom and top piston. So obviously when this is turned off, the pistons are going to retract, and also this redstone is going to turn off these redstone lamps here as well. So it's a very simple contraption, and hopefully you understood my explanation there. But you can go ahead and cover this up now, just to make sure you don't cut off the redstone here. And then finally, you just want to place your armor stand on the inside there, so you can just break a piece of redstone at the back here, just so you can get access to the inside. Place your armor stand down, then place the armor onto the stand. And obviously put your redstone back, so it closes up the glass there. But anyway, that's going to end off this redstone tutorial today. Let's just chuck in these 16 iron ingots to see if it opens up. But I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial today. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, show your support for this series. If you have any ideas for redstone tutorials, let me know down in the comments, and also subscribe if you want to keep up with my latest tutorials. But anyway, I will see you guys later. Bye bye!